Welcome to a Rom Wills video for the Negro Manosphere Patreon. And y'all know who I am. I'm Rom Wills. Yeah, we're going to take this thing to a new level. But we're going to start this off right. Black men are unbreakable. You know, one of the main things, if you really look at everything that happens and that comes against black men in this culture, indeed all over the world, is that people, non-black men, women, institutions, everything try to break us. And we're still here. I want y'all to think about that for a second. We are still fucking here. Think about it, you know? I mean, especially if you start in regions where they had slavery. I mean, they've tried to break the black man's spirit. Black men weren't supposed to survive slavery. They were supposed to be used up. But yet we still here. We coming back stronger, you know? It's like you've had subpar conditions. Used to be, we went in many regions, weren't taught to read. Backs were broken, castration, lynchings, used for experiments and, you know, like the syphilis experiment, the Tuskegee experiment. I mean, we've had a bunch of stuff. And we still here. Y'all ever think about that? I want everybody watching this to just think about that for a fucking second. We still here. No matter what. I mean, now, you know, they trying to feminize us. They trying to get us to limit who we are. They try to limit our own masculinity. And we still fucking here, man. Y'all got to think about that. Think about it, man. I mean, we are truly unbreakable. You know, one of the saddest things is when I see black men who lack confidence, man. I really do. Especially in this culture. Especially, I mean, I know this goes out all over the world, but it's probably the same thing, you know, in the Western Hemisphere with slavery, you know, on the continent, you know, you had colonialism. You had people trying to take our language, try to take everything, yet we come back. And sometimes we dominate. You know, I'm wearing a shirt from my college, right? For this video. You know, where I went to school, you know, supporting the basketball team and everything. I remember one time I actually read that they didn't think black men could play basketball. Now you have a hard time telling them that they can't. You know, we were told how dumb we are. We're not smart. We don't have the intelligence. I remember back when Colin Powell was really going through the ranks, you know, right before he became Secretary of State. You actually had some people who actually articulated, oh, well, black men wouldn't understand something like that. They don't have, you know, have the acuity or whatever. Yet he still did it. Did it with class. We still doing stuff. We still making moves out here, man. Despite everything. I mean, even the Negro Manosphere, you had some naysayers and some of them were black. Which I want to get into. Because, you know, that is so deep. I mean, folks try to break us. We even try to break each other. I want y'all to think about that for a second. And we can't even break each other. You know? And that can't even happen. Because we so strong, we can withstand somebody who look like us, who should be on our side. And I want you, look. Often, you have many black men. You know, they walk around and they let stuff get to them. You know, they let all the negative stereotypes and they say, what can we do? You know, they just go through some hell. They go through hell in their relationships. My thing is, well, you still here? You still here, fam? You still walking around. You still able to do what you got to do. You know, they weren't able to break you, were they? And you'd be sitting back like, damn. You know, they weren't able to break me. I'm still here able to do the thing. So you got to understand that. Look at us. I mean, shoot, we the real superheroes. We the real superheroes. I mean, we've had, you know, I mentioned the Tuskegee experiment. You know, we still standing up. I mean, we got just stress on us. We got high blood pressure. We got all this stuff. Yet we're still managing to keep going. We're still fighting through it. You know, you got miseducation. Yet you had some brothers, many brothers, they didn't learn anything. They were put in special ed classes. They were neglected in school. Yet you just give them a spark. Think about it, a spark. And they take it and run. I mean, I've seen some brothers, they've been beat down by life. Beat down, they're in the system. They're sitting in a prison. But they get that spark. And they just rise up because that just shows the nature of how unbreakable we are. I mean, it's some powerful stuff. I want y'all to think about that. As we go forward, we have to keep thinking about that. Because, yeah, we're going to get it. Because, see, one of the things, people are going to, let me put this down. People are going to come against you. You're a black man. People are going to come against you because they see your strength. They see, despite everything, you hold your head up high. They see beside, no matter what, you walk like a king. And they look at you, they say you arrogant. You know what arrogant means? It means you think you're something that you're not. But you are. You took everything. Is this the best you got? You took everything. You still here. You partying. One time I was driving through the middle of one of the worst parts of Baltimore. Like one of those joints that they use for the wire. I mean, they didn't have to build sets for the wire. That's how bad some parts were. You got some places in probably all cities like that. Right? And I just saw a young brother. He was just sitting back chilling. I mean, in the midst of it all, he was just chilling. That's the strength of a black man. And we gotta, look. Black men have to always look at themselves in the mirror and say, you know what? I done took the best and this is all you got? Shit, let me go forward. That's why Ron, my ass walk around. People look at me. It's like, damn, Ron, you just walk around like you the man. I say, shit, I done survived everything. It's like that saying that I see around sometimes. The devil whispered in the warrior's ear. He's like, are you afraid of the storm? And the warrior looked at him and said, I am the storm. Shoot. I want y'all to think, just going forward, man. Look, boom. And I'm just like, and I was just thinking about that. I was just thinking about that. It was like, no matter what. I mean, it's a powerful feeling. All the black men watching this. Think about it. Whether you in Southeast D.C., whether you in Oakland, whether you in Mexico City, shoot, whether you in Essex, England, shoot, somewhere in Paris, somewhere, Nigeria, Lagos, Accra, Nairobi, Jayberg, you are the standard. You are the strength. Just know that you are unbreakable. Seriously, no matter what, we still here. Wow. This is, and I know this seemed like a sermon, but you know what? I had to get this out because usually, something like this, I just sit in front of my mic and do it. But y'all got to feel it, man. Y'all got to feel it. Even the fact that you on this Patreon, man, that you supporting this thing that is getting big. I mean, when I got involved with it, I had no idea. I really had no idea. This thing is incredible. I mean, you got people all over the world. All over the world supporting this. We've had articles on here that have gone viral. That's damn near broke the goddamn site. I gotta apologize for O'Shea for that. But he know I'm gonna try to do it again because I'm mischievous like that. But even that, if you even think about that, the site even then couldn't be broke. And the only person coming close to even shutting it down was somebody within the site. And that's me. And that's just temporary. And it's only shutting down because so many people trying to get at it. It's still going strong. You don't think some people out there ain't feeling this? They trying to figure out a way how we going to stop it. They can't stop it. It's created by black men for black men. Shit. This is it. This is where we going to go. This is what we're going to do. This is how we're going to roll. And that's who we are as black men. We are unbreakable. So I want y'all to all know that, right? All know that as we go forward. Yeah, I'm going to be doing some more of these for this Patreon. I'm going to have to be a part of this movement, a part of this great, a part of this unbreakable thing, because that's who I am, and that's who you are. We are all unbreakable. Peace and blessings.